And whatever you do, don't let it fall into the wrong hands.
So just give me a quick reminder. Did I announce what was the last thing I announced in the previous game? What was the cliffhanger?
Oh shit.
My memory is
some
always
guy
so bad. It
appeared.
feels like it's better this time.
Okay.
Yeah, the knight appeared, I think. Isn't it? What we thought was the knight.
Yeah, we poured water over that altar and then the shit happened.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, that helps me greatly. Thank you. Hey, what level are you guys again?
4, I think.
Okay,
16?
See, can we pick one?
Where do you find your level? Oh yeah, 4. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I want to be 5 though. That's when I get cool stuff.
Everyone breathe. Everyone breathe. It's gonna be okay. Sweet. So, okay, you've just successfully shimmied down into this little ice cave. Well, more of an ice valley, open with an open ceiling, and you, I believe, defeated the polar bear that was just sort of hanging out, minding its own business, and then.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Asker was assaulted by 2 zombies lying around an abandoned campsite, and his friends helped him dispatch those with relative competence. And then you examined this altar at the southern corner of the triangular open-topped cave and saw that it had all these kind of like icicles and a very stoic face carved all around the outside of it. And eventually you poured some water on the top of it, and a knight arose from the sort of freeze-resistant spring in the northwest corner. And that is where we were. So first off, everybody, let's roll initiative just to see what you do in this situation. You don't necessarily have to like attack, but
So the knight is on my little card thing, isn't it?
It is,
yes, that is the words on your card. Yeah. How's Milksteak going?
Oh my god. Apparently if you change tab, it stops the timer. I'm in
Oh
now.
no, you
I'm
have
just...
to watch it.
Yeah.
God, that's like out of Black Mirror, isn't it? You try and stop looking at the ads, but they stop. They pause when you close your eyes.
Yeah, that'd be so.
Boom,
gross.
20.
Nice.
He comes in late and drops the mic.
Descending. Okay. So, Milksteak is the first to react. What would you like to do in this situation?
So, the guy looks menacing, I guess, yeah?
Well, he's just a knight in sort of like dark grey armor, and he's got a helmet on, despite what the icon describes. And he's sort of standing there, swaying a little bit from side to side. And you can hear like a muffled noise coming from his helmet, but you're a bit too far away to hear what it is.
Okay. I'm in attack range in case I want to attack, I guess, yeah? In case I would just want to chew on that armor. I'm gonna transform in a crocodile.
Okay. Do you
That's
have
what crocodiles say.
Do you have crocodile stats that you can refer to?
Did we not want to try talking?
Yes.
It feels like he's trying to talk to us.
I do.
Can any of us? Can any of us make out what he's saying? No.
I'll say you can.
So,
On your turn, you can attempt to do that, or Aranas can attempt to do it now if he wants to.
Okay.
I feel like he is more into the whole turn into a beast and attack it.
yeah, I mean, I don't understand your language anymore. I'm a crocodile now. What are you talking about?
I feel like my attempt to listen to him after he's been attacked by a crocodile will probably fall on deaf ears.
I mean, we can try.
Okay, cool. So you've got those stats to refer to. So you're going to know how many hit points you have and what attacks you should do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. I'm going to put a little symbol of a... I don't know. What symbol would be appropriate for this situation? All right. That is going to remind me that you're a crocodile. So you're going to move... How much movement do they have? 5, 10, 15, 20...
Speed 20 feet. Is that's the thing?
Okay, so 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can't quite get there in 20 feet. Wow, they have a really short movement distance.
Oh God.
You're 10.
Yeah, I'll
You're
just
10.
get close.
Okay, when you get really close, your crocodile ears hear this sort of like really clenched sounding voice say, I can't move. I don't know what's happening. This is so strange. That's what you hear.
Can I talk with him in a
Well, you're a
crocodile form?
crocodile now, so you would struggle greatly.
Okay, then I'll pass on talking then.
Okay, you'll stand there contemplatively if you like, and next up is
Yeah.
Smorgasborden.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up to him.
Well, you may or may
Am I
not.
able to?
5,
Yeah,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to about there. Is that where you're aiming to get to? You could have a
Okay,
yelled.
yeah, as close as I can.
Okay.
Got a sassy DM here.
Yield.
Yield.
I feel like he can't move, so yielding feels like he can't move.
I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna shout out quite plainly, like friend or foe.
I don't know. Who are you? Friend, I assume, maybe.
Yeah, we won't attack if you don't attack.
Okay. I mean, I didn't stand up of my own. This is something is doing this to me.
Okay, maybe I can get my card out and show him, see what happens.
Okay,
Can he see?
You don't know. Do you ask him whether he can see?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, "Yeah, you're holding a card," and you see the card is blinking quite quickly, quicker than before. Do you do anything else?
Do you recognize the knight on this card?
Well, it's just the word knight. The actual card is blank.
Oh, cool. Right, yeah. No,
Listen, I was just walking through this forest. I can't really remember when it was. It feels like yesterday, and then everything went black, and now I'm here standing with you guys.
I'm gonna end my turn there. Can I end my turn there?
Sure, totally. I mean, you can end your turn anytime you want. Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn there. I'm gonna get closer.
Okay, so the knight is gonna make a check. Okay, so you see the knight's limbs start to like creakily move forward, side to side. He takes a step back and then takes a step forward and back. And then he says, "It's trying to make me move, but I'm trying to prevent myself. Okay, everybody, just stay calm." And next up is Asger's turn.
Distraction. You did not see me eat. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I'm just gonna try and position myself. Like, see, is this how ping again? I can't remember how to ping.
Hold down the left click.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then you should be able to just click and hold on the screen. There you go.
There we go. Now it's working. Okay, so I want to try. I'm gonna sort of move up to like here-ish to kind of try and circle him a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. It's not. I mean, I feel like we just need to wait and see what the hell he's up to now, because I don't think he's necessarily a foe, but we might need to kill him anyway if we want to get this card done. So let's just keep our options open. It's my 2 cents.
You say that to the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear Asger advise caution, very calmly strolling around the outside. Next up is Milksteak the crocodile.
So did I miss something? He haven't had any move or anything.
He spoke to Smorgasborden saying that, he was walking through the forest, felt like yesterday, and then everything went black, and then he woke up here, someone like puppeting his movements, and he's trying to resist that effect.
I feel like I'm gonna attack him because I'm already in crocodile form.
Yeah, I mean, do whatever you want.
I'll.
You hear him say, "Don't you have anything that can, I don't know, fix this? You look, I don't know, competent. Who are you people? And why do you have a crocodile?"
And he's wearing armor, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a dark gray color, and he's wearing a helmet as well.
Can I, if I need a roll to try to take his sword away from him, or
You can. Is that what you're attempting to do?
yeah,
Okay, I'll say for funsies, that's going to be a grapple check. So that's an athletics check. So you just click the strength. So that's going to be a 7.
okay.
I think. I mean, you probably tried to add 2 to it, but that's a terrible roll. So you scuttle your little crocodile body up to the edge of the spring and bite out with your huge crocodile jaws, but they're clearly not terribly dexterous, and you just scrape against the sort of like leg plating and miss his sword by a good 2 feet. And he says, "Ah, stop the crocodile. Is this yours? Stop the crocodile from attacking me." What do you do? I mean, you've used your action.
I'm gonna revert back into normal form
Okay.
and shout, "Surprise!"
He says, "Ah, oh, okay, all right. That was surprising. I am surprised." Okay, so I'm gonna remove this little symbol. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Next up is Smorgasborden.
Okay, so he doesn't seem like a natural knight. I don't think he's really a knight. I think he was maybe something else. So, with the muffled kind of, is his helmet covering his face? Like, can he not see? Does he look unnatural in his?
It's a full helmet. It just has a standard like cutout, like a T shape.
Right. Okay. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know what to do. He doesn't know.
Maybe try to remove the helmet.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna walk up to him and try to remove the helmet.
Okay, go for it. That'll be.
Over here.
Yeah, give me a athletics check. So it'll be on your sheet as athletics. Oh wow! With a 21, you rip it off his head with relative ease, and you see his face kind of contorted with effort, like he's really concentrating on something. He's got blonde hair. He looks about 45, kind of salt and pepper beard, and he seems to be like really in pain trying to focus his body on something. And he says, "Thank you. Really, I feel like there's like a spell here. Do you know, are you a spell person?"
Yes, I think I'm a druid.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying that I'm not going to be able to hold this thing for the whole time. I'm going to need some sort of assistance. Say something.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need us to do?
Interrupt it. I'm a fighter. I don't cast spells. Surely someone knows something. Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to do something? Think of
Yeah, that'll be the end
something.
of my turn. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what.
Okay, on the knight's turn, he is going to attempt to resist. Oh, with a natural 20, you see him successfully sort of like resist the effect, and he walks out of the spring over here. I mean, Milksteak, if you wanted to hit him, you could, but he doesn't seem to be attempting to hit you at this point.
No.
And then he walks out of the spring and says, "Okay, I mean, that feels a little bit better, but I'm still not quite in control. Okay, he's going to make a check. So that's going to be... Oh, he says, "Listen, I mean, I haven't really studied Arcana. I don't know how these things work, but I am fighting something." And that is the end of his turn. That is Asker's turn.
Can I see if I can sort of see what kind of magic this is? Like an Arcana check or something?
Go for it. Arcana check away.
Arcana checking. God damn it.
Okay, with a 6. You're confident, based on his description, that some sort of spell
Magic.
or effect, either from a divine or arcane origin, is most likely affecting him, but you're not sure what it is. You also have all your other regular knowledge. You're a sorcerer, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would know, I mean, instinctively that if you have spells that interrupt the flow of magic, that they could be useful. But that's all you conclude.
Yeah, I don't really have that. Ooh. Maybe I can't do that. I was going to see if I can put him to sleep.
Yeah,
Don't
go
know
for
how,
it.
don't know how that will help, but I kind of want to. So let's see. I'll just display it as we can see. Oh shit! Oh, he's going to take. Oh no, yeah, he's not going to take damage. He'll just if I just need to roll good enough. Right? That's how it works.
Yeah, you need to roll equal to or greater than his hit points.
So I want to roll 5d8s.
Yeah, you can just like click that button in roll 20, I think. Okay. With the 20, you see the spell sort of like waft through the air and ripple in his direction. And he starts to like close one eye, but then he sort of like shakes it off and he says, "Oh, that was a good idea, but I think I'm still under the influence of something else." And you would know that given how substantial he is, he's probably what's the word? He probably has more hit points than 20. Like he probably is like a more robust individual. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Couldn't
cool.
figure out anymore. Yeah. God damn it.
Milksteak's turn.
Smack him.
Well, smacking is not a case. I'm gonna try to remove his sword now again.
Okay, go for it. Do you remember the check? It was athletics, I think.
Yeah, it's athletics. Can I roll it this time?
Oh, wow. Okay. With a 5, you go up to it and grab the hilt, but then your hand kind of slips a little bit and you almost like grab the blade accidentally and you go, oh, that was close.
Cool.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I inspect him with Arcana roll?
Yeah,
Still
go
my
for it.
turn, right?
Wait, what are you trying to determine?
What kind of magic is it?
Okay.
Like what's actually holding him?
Okay, with a
I'm
13,
rolling like shit today.
with a 13, you would know that similar to you, this spell is gaining is you can feel the energy coming off of him is similar in that it's of like a divine origin. So it's coming from like a godly influence rather than like say a wizard whose magic comes from studies of the universe and almost like a sciencey kind of way. So you get the sense that that's where this spell is coming from.
Yeah, I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Next up is Smorgasborden.
Well, I'm so confused. I'm tempted just to attack him.
Go for it.
Not knowing anything else, I'm just going to attack him. I'm going to attack him with produce flame.
Go for it. Okay, that hits for 4 fire damage. You see it's sort of like find a gap in his armor and scorch his skin. He says, "Ow! Okay, that's not helping, but it was a good try." Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, because he doesn't seem too annoyed to attack back. So I'm going to hold fire.
Okay, so he's going to make a check. Okay, with this, you notice that he sort of like suddenly leans forward and like starts to like almost collapse onto the ground, sort of like with one knee. He seems to be holding the ground for support, and he says, "Okay, I think I've fought it off for the moment. Okay, hold on. I'm Tony, by the way. Who are you people?"
I am Askir, the world-renowned tinker of things.
Ah, that is okay. I mean, that's quite a title. And you, Crocodile Man?
I'm a druid of the forest, and I came here to collect your stuff.
I don't know what that means.
Came for your armor, dude.
The armor. Oh, okay. Well, we can discuss that. Is your shield? Is your stuff made of vegetables?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Unusual choice. You enormous half orc.
I am indeed. I am Smorgasbord Insidious, a half orc druid, and I have this card, and we have to find a knight, and we believe you are the knight.
Hmm. I mean, is it you guys who captured me and put me here? Because, I'm going to be pretty upset if that's the case.
No, we don't really know who
No.
caught. Yeah, there was a polar bear that came out of that pond earlier. Did you know about that? Is your
Hold
friend
on.
here?
Aranas, what are you trying to do?
Me? Nothing?
Oh, it just sent a bunch of
Oh.
attacks.
Oh, there.
That's okay. It's probably a delayed response from something else. You ask him about the polar bear. No, I haven't seen any polar bear. And then he looks and sees the polar bear carcass and he says, oh, that one. Yeah, no, like I said, I was walking through this forest. I can't remember when it was. It feels like just yesterday, maybe. And then it went black. Something must have hit me. And then there was nothing. And then I woke up standing in that freezing cold spring over there.
So, who are you exactly?
My name is Tony. I'm a knight. I was looking through this forest to try to find my sister. She'd been captured, I think, a week ago now, but I haven't been able to find her. How did you get down here, by the way? Can we get back up? I'd love to resume my search, to be honest.
Does he know anything about that camp? Can we ask out of the turn?
Oh yeah, you guys aren't in order really anymore.
Oh, cool. Do you know anything about that camp? Ahead of you?
No, like I said, I've never seen this place before. I assume it feels similar to the forest that I was in. Is the forest, and he looks up, is the forest up there?
There's a forest up there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you get down?
We climbed down the
sail?
rope.
Okay, well, let's climb up where it's probably warmer, and we can discuss this more fully, because I don't want any more giant polar bears. And he looks over at the carcass and he looks a bit grossed out. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. I kind of want to get out of here as well.
Okay, so you
Uh,
go.
And as we're kind of leaving, I'm trying to sort of get closer to Smorgasborden so that I can ask him without him hearing if he can sort of, do your thing with the card, like actually go up and hold, like if you can literally just throw it at him and take it now, kind of behind his back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Cool. So I think what happens is you concentrate on the card, and then he has to make a check, depending on, well, if he's conscious, the creature that you're trying to capture in the card makes a check. So let's do that. Okay. With a 14, he doesn't make it, and you see his body sort of like disappear into smoke, and he says, "What? What is this? What?" And then he like turns into a picture on the card, and it's of a knight going like this. Of a knight going like this.
Oh, yeah.
Good shout. Excellent.
I guess we could have helped him with his sister first. That would have been an adventure to tell the grandkids, wouldn't it? No, it's just me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, we've got him now. Do we take him back?
Yeah, I reckon yeah. I don't know. There's not really anything else that we're curious about here, is there? Like we.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I mean, before we coming back, we can always visit that house, get some more arrows, maybe fuck her up and then travel back.
Why do you want to fuck her up?
Well, get some arrows and then get your money back.
I'm alright, actually.
Okay.
You play too much
just an
Grand Theft
offer.
Auto.
I mean, how do we get back?
Remember, you just need one completed card, and then you
Can
use
teleport.
it to teleport you back.
To be honest, I'd rather do that and get new cards, because this whole freezing situation, I'm not really a fan.
Okay. Yeah,
We keep
let's get back then.
we keep being messed up by the surroundings. I'd rather go to a lush forest somewhere where I can hunt some bears and have like a picnic and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what do you guys do?
Shall we return then?
I think so.
All right. I'll take out my card then. And so I'm holding up my card and focusing on getting back.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's all get back.
You guys appear back at Many Things Incorporated in the room with Jesse, and he says, "Oh, so how did it go? It was a bit of a shaky transportation. Did you arrive where you needed to arrive?"
Yeah, boy. We're back. We're back, and I'm doing like a little dance to see. I want to try and impress him.
Okay, do a performance check. Okay, he looks at you and he says, I take it your journey was quite tiring then, based on this.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
But
good.
we're in good spirits nonetheless.
I'm very happy to hear that. Well, Zane is right through there. I mean, if you need anything, just let me know. I'm still working on fixing the globe, and you notice the sort of the crystalline ball is kind of a little bit less damaged than before, but still like a couple of hairline cracks in it.
Is this going to be a problem if we need another adventure thing? I ask him.
No, I mean, I just need a little bit of time. I mean, we're kind of used to the raids by the clockwork creatures at this point, so I've had to repair this thing quite a few times.
Yeah, we're going to have to deal with these clockwork creatures, bro. Let me know if you need any help, yeah?
Yeah, actually, I heard Zane talking about that earlier, but I mean, that's not really my thing, but I take my orders, so speak to him and then we'll see what happens.
Will do, friend.
Awesome.
All right. Let's go and talk to Zane then and get our monies.
Cool.
Our gold pieces, man.
Nice. Okay, and you see Rithmal like sleeping in the corner, just not paying attention. Like he takes his cloak and like puts it over the top of him like a blanket.
It does sound a lot like Rob.
Awesome. So you go up to Zane's window and then he says, "Oh, hello. You have returned?" And you get the impression that was the wrong inflection for that statement.
Yeah, were you not
Why are you surprised?
expecting it?
Oh, no. Make an insight check. Okay. All right. Smorgasborden and Milksteak just think, oh, that's weird, and don't think any more of it. But to Asger, it is quite clear that Zane is a magical construct that has been like created by someone, and his ability to understand the inflections of speech sometimes just fucks up, and he says it the wrong way.
So it was no malicious intent.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't malicious. It was more like someone saying, what's a word that people say wrong? Intelligently, or like just saying a word wrong.
Okay.
Right.
It is good to see you. Have you completed the cards that were sent with you?
No.
Oh, excellent. You are proving to be quite competent. What do you call yourselves again?
The bumblebees, I think. Right?
Ah, yes. And you see him like make a note in his like ledger. Okay, and then he takes out 2 bags of gold, each containing 7,000 gold pieces, and he says, now your next project, well, is going to be a little bit different. I don't know when you want to resume work, but let me know when you do, and I can brief you on the next project.
Well, I just need
Take
it.
a little rest now then.
Yeah, I need a sleep and a rest, I think, to get all my, because I'm still quite messed up after that zombie fight.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I'm on
And he
14.
waves his hand, and the same beds appear as before.
Neato. Oh, also, how do we now split up this gold? Because we got, how many, was it 3 or 2 bags?
2, because you only have 2 cards.
Right, yeah. So previously, obviously, me and Ernest had 1 card, and Sean had 1.
Yeah.
But now we kind of started this as a group, so I guess we split 14 3 ways.
I'm happy to go 33, 33, 33.
I mean, let me just do a little, just so we can split that up straight away. What's that? That's 14 divided by 3. It's too complicated. Yeah, it's like 4.6666. I'll take
I'll take
4,000.
500.
I'll take 4,500, and you guys can split the rest. Let me add that to equipment. Right? It's an equipment, isn't it? No, it's not.
Yeah, in D&D Beyond, it would be under equipment, and currency is like a sub-tab, I think.
Oh, yeah. There it is. I'm just super numpty. There we go.
How much did we get for each one then?
Well,
Each card is worth 7,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
yeah, I took 4,500, which leaves.
Oh, you guys also level up now.
Hooray!
Finally, nice.
But I don't know if you guys are confident enough on D&D Beyond to be able to do it now, but if you can, feel free to do so.
I don't really know. No, I should
Yeah,
probably
I
do.
really forgot how to do that.
I think I know how to do it. I just want to think about what to do first.
Cool. Well,
So
I've said it.
you guys split. Sorry, you guys get 4,750 each. 4750.
Why? You shouldn't have less. It's just 4,666 each. All right.
I didn't really want to bother with any. It's fine. I mean, it's 250 gold. That's all good. Okay, and then we do. Then we have a long rest. Then are we? Take a
Yeah,
long
he summons the beds for you, so you're quite able to do that. Yeah.
Nice. Get all of our points back and all that.
You also see Jesse walk through the wall just as you're sort of getting into your beds, and he says, I've been asked to place additional protection on this room in case we have any more incidents. And then he casts like a dome of sort of semi-translucent essence that covers your sort of bedrolls.
Sweet. I did level up my character just to get extra hit points, but I'm not going to bother doing any other things. That's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, if you guys want me to do that for you as well, I can do that. It's up to you.
So how do you level up?
You go to the class section of the character builder, and it'll be in the top right-hand corner, like a drop-down menu. You just like change it from 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 or whatever it is.
Changed, yeah. I updated mine to level 5
Cool.
as well.
All right. Well, now when we've had a rest and stuff, shall we go and see what he wants then? See if we can get going on part 2.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You go back to Zane's window.
Yeah.
Okay. You go back to Zane's window and he says, did you sleep well? Well.
Really well.
Oh, good.
So you said you had a thing you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yes. Management has asked me to assign One-Eyed Jacks to a new kind of project. Your cards have been put on hold while we deal with the clockwork incident from recently. Jesse has been instructed to take you to one of their homes, one of their bases of operations to try to stem the tide of their constant irritating visits. And that's the first time you see Zane get annoyed.
Sure. What's
Yeah.
what's in it? What's in it for us?
Well, because this mission is slightly different, it's hard for me to know. We've assessed your skill level as being worth 7,000 gold. I suppose it depends how much damage you do while you're there. If you can bring us something that shows that they are damaged in any way, the more damage you can do to them, the more we're willing to pay you.
Okay. I like the idea of that. So, do you have any like explosives we can buy?
I think Melville might have something like that. See Melville. He can help you.
Oh, I like this where this is going. Explosions.
Let's just blow the shit out of everything.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Yeah, are you okay? You keep stuttering. What's up?
Ah, yes. Melville has made an adjustment to my internal workings, and it has made things a little unpredictable.
In what way? How do you? What?
Well, my speech has become inconsistent, but I can now express annoyance, and that is all.
I mean, that's some progress, though. Good job.
One emotion at a time is what Melville said.
I agree with Melville.
Thank you. Please let me know if I can help you further.
Let's
Shall we
go
go?
and yeah, let's go and
Let's go get some explosives.
right, yeah.
All right, so let's move you down here. Okay. You go into Melville's chamber by going through the invisible walls that by now you kind of just know which ones are the right ones. You don't have to roll to see whether you smash your head on the wall anymore. Cool. So you see him sort of referring to one of the books hanging from a chain on the ceiling, and he says, "Ah, yes, you. Hello. What can I do for you?"
Hi. We want to purchase some goods.
Oh, well, I do have some new things in. Do you have anything particular that you want?
Yeah, we want to like blow stuff up.
Anything that will help us attack the clockwork creature.
Ah, that is interesting. Ah, yes, you've been assigned to that project. I see.
Indeed.
What is their weakness?
He's going to make a check. Well, they don't seem to have a weakness per se. They seem to take damage just like the rest of us. Perhaps on your mission you can find out more for us about what their realm is all about. I mean, they're a bit chaotic over there, so we prefer things to be nice and orderly.
I think I missed the last session. Are those clockwork guys? Are they organic or?
The clockwork gears are kind of fleshy, so it's like halfway between like mechanical and organic.
Super gross.
Yes, it is.
It reminds me a bit like a the Thing animal, or like a what do you call it? Like a what's that director? Do you know what I mean? Like those weird ass monsters. Not Cronenberg, but Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, Cronenberg. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
That's what I imagine when you explain what they look like.
Yeah, I mean that sounds very plausible. Okay, cool. So explosives. Okay, so he looks through a book and says, I do have one thing," and he holds out this acorn-sized like brass sphere, and he says, "Okay, this is called an explosive acorn. I know it's not very creative, but you can basically throw it and it will detonate on impact. And then each creature within 5 feet of it will be damaged unless they are very quick to avoid it. It's quite impressive. Would you like them?"
Yeah, how many do you have?
Well, I have 4. They are quite difficult to make, I assure you. And it looks kind of like the equivalent of a pocket watch almost, with the level of detail and carvings on it.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Yeah.
Each one.
Yeah, let's buy all of them. Take one each, and someone just gets the.
Each one costs 100 gold.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. So mark off 400 gold, and then you can each write explosive acorn.
So what else you got? If we can use it to sort of fuck up structures as well, and not just kill people, that would be kind of neat. Because if we can destroy stuff as well as killing people, maybe we get more monies or whatever.
Cool.
So what
else?
what kind of what else do you have? What kind of climate is it where they live? Where are we going?
Well, I mean, it's a different realm, a different dimension of time and space. So we don't know much about the climate per se. I mean, what climate does this place have? And he refers to sort of remember when you stepped out of the portal and you were kind of floating you were on a rock that was floating in like a gray void?
Right. So that's the kind of we're gonna go to a rock in a grey void as well. Then.
Well, maybe not exactly the same terrain, but it's similarly like otherworldly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, this is me speaking out of character as giving you an idea of what he's trying to explain.
Okay, I see. So do you have anything else that's new? What's new in your?
I have this adamantine splint, and he holds up this like suit of armor. It looks very heavy, but it looks very impressive. It's sort of got like a greenish, silvery glow to it. This will be very good at protecting you from even critical levels of damage. And what that basically means is, while one of you is wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
All right. Well, who can wear armor? Because I cannot. What?
You would need to have a strength of 15 to wear it.
Is it medium or is heavy armor?
This one is heavy armor.
Okay.
I think Sean might be strong enough.
Okay.
It's very good. Can you wear it, Sean? Do you have a strength of 15 or more?
I've got 16.
Neat. And Arunas, where were you?
I'm at 8, so I can.
Oh. Well, Sean, why not? Why not?
Very good. Yeah, I'll get that.
Fucking
Okay.
adamantium, bro. Wolverine.
Well, it's a slightly different spelling. This one is called adamantine.
I feel like it's a dialect thing.
Yeah. Okay. He says this one costs 800 gold.
I can afford that.
Okay. So now, if you go to wherever it is, are you going in D&D Beyond to change your equipment and add stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Just type in adamantine splint. It also makes it slightly more difficult for you to be stealthy because it's such a like substantial piece of armor, but it also makes your armor, your AC like 17 or something. So it's like really big defense, slightly less good stealth.
Cool. I'm happy with that trade-off.
Cool. What else
Was it again? So 800?
is the cost? Yeah. Cool. What else can I help you with?
Do you have anything for druids? Something like medium-y, you know?
Oh, you mean armor?
Yeah.
I have this ring mail. Can you wear ring mail? And he sort of refers to one of his like books from the hanging from the ceiling, and he says, yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't have a strength requirement, although actually no, it's still considered heavy armor.
Oh.
Although it doesn't have a strength requirement. So because you're not proficient in it, there would just be some drawbacks to wearing it. So he says, maybe that one's not for you. Let me keep looking. And he sort of like shuffles past them on like makeshift coat hangers, these like suits of armor. And he says, I'm sorry, the rest of the armor I have is more regular. It doesn't have any sort of arcane properties, but if you want a particular kind, I've got leather, I've got all kinds of metal armor. What do you want?
Ooh, do you have a leather armor? Because I don't think that I have anything now proper.
Yes, I have some studded leather armor that is considered to be light.
What is the AC of that?
Well, that would mean your AC is 12 plus your dex modifier. So what's your dex modifier?
Okay, yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay,
5.
cool. That is 100 gold.
I'll take it.
Okay, so then all you need to do is type in D&D Beyond studded leather armor, and it will, I'm pretty sure, be there. And then you just go into your equipment list and make sure that you're wielding it or equipping it or whatever, and then it should possibly do the calculation for you. We'll see. Awesome. Are you all being sent to deal with those clockwork irritations? Is that why you're here?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, good. Oh, that's been such a pain.
Yeah, we're gonna go and fuck them up, you know? Give them something to think about before they come back.
Excellent, excellent. And then he refers to one of his books and he says, fuck them up, fuck them up. Oh, yes, I see, yes. Defeat them good. Do it.
F them in the A. No, I didn't say that.
And he pulls down 2 books and starts feverishly like moving between them. I'm sorry, I don't understand that expression.
No, that's right. That's right. So, quick question. So, do you have any sweet magical bows so you can tell me, or crossbows?
Crossbows.
Or regular bow, just something so I have and shoot my arrows with. Because it got
Let's-
sweet arrows, you see.
Let me quickly check. And you see him like going through shelves and like pushing all this junk and like vials of stuff aside, and he says, "No, that won't do." And like certain like bits of like pottery start smashing as he throws them over his head, and he says, tricky. I swear I had one. Maybe one more second."
Exciting.
Oh, yes. This looks appropriate. And, sorry, wrong thing. I'm sorry, I don't seem to have magical crossbows in stock at the moment. I could give you a regular crossbow.
I have a regular one.
I also have, what else do I have? I have this parapet of health, and it's like a necklace, and he says, while you're wearing this, you will be immune to any disease. And if you're already infected with a disease, the effects of it are suppressed while you're wearing it. And he sort of like looks you up and down and he says, you probably need this. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Okay. That one costs 250 gold.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I can take that one then. We can just share it. If someone gets ill, then we can just. How
Cool,
about? I feel like since none of us is really ill right now, I feel like maybe it's worth more like 200. How about
Okay.
200?
Make a persuasion check. Is it there? Oh yeah, 17. He says, okay, sure.
Nice.
Very good.
Does it? Oh, also, you should check all the items that you've just acquired, and if any of them require attunement, then you need to like attune to them in the like equipment section. He also has, you can see on the shelf the same sort of health potions he had previously, and he says, "I'm sorry, that's all the new things that I have at the moment. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
Oh yes, actually, can I get some fresh bedrolls for me and my companions? Because I seem to have made clothes of our old ones.
Oh, I think I have some. And he opens a chest in the back and starts rummaging and takes out 2 bedrolls. And he says, yes, I mean, you can just have these. I don't really use them.
Sweet. Thanks, bro. And I hold up my hand for a high five.
He refers to a book and riffles through it and makes you wait for a really long time and then goes, and then takes it away like it's an electric shock.
Well played.
Is that one for all of us?
This was quite a new experience. Sorry, what did you say, Smorgasborden?
Is that one for all of us? Yeah, we all get one.
You all get a high five or you all get a bedroll?
A bedroll.
Oh, he gave you 2. Did you need a third one?
No, I don't think Aruna's needed.
Yeah, I never lost mine.
I used mine.
It was just I made one functional sort of winter clothing for myself and one less so for Smorgasborden or whoever.
Thank you for helping us with this unfortunate incursion.
Yeah.
Good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we go back to Sane and say we're happy to go, or is it? Where should we?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, is anything else in this place? There's nothing else to do, is there, in here?
No, I don't think so. We bought stuff. We rested.
Yeah.
The only other places you've been in here are the foyer at the beginning and Jasmine's office and a corridor with like a glass wall on one side.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to see if we can go there and fuck shit up.
So are you going where?
I guess we go back to that. Was it Jesse, the guy
Okay.
who was standing with by the globe thing that teleports us?
Cool. You go through the wall and you see Jesse say, "Oh, back so soon. You are definitely up and at 'em, ready for more, quicker than I expected.
We're keen as beans. I'd
Well,
say.
it's lucky that I managed to fix the globe, and he looks like sweaty, and he's got dark like circles under his eyes, like he's been up all night. And he says, "Okay, this one shouldn't be a problem like last time. Okay, is everyone ready?"
Ready and
We are.
let's do this.
Okay, so you touch the globe, and you are transported to a location, and that location is yet to be revealed. But when it does get revealed, it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be all kinds of good. All right, you should be looking at like a black screen now. Awesome. So you find yourself in this like weird structure. It seems to have stone on the ground that looks familiar, but lining the walls is a kind of dull, brassy material. And in front of you is like strange iron panels on the ground. And it seems like you're inside like a metal area. And you can hear like a ticking and a clicking metal sound, thousands of little sounds in the distance.
Right. So that might be where they're being made or something, and we can blow that up. That'd be great. So that looks like traps to me.
Yeah, it looks really Indiana Jones kind of type bridge.
Is there anything in the room that we can take and just roll into the put or throw or push into the thing?
You see some like urns and random like containers in the corner, like here.
We can throw all of them and see if there are any rupees in it.
Classic Zelda humor.
You're a bunch of nerds when you laugh at that.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
Toss an urn.
Okay. You throw the urn and it goes ding, and you see a small green gem hovering above the ground. But no trap seems to be activated.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we venture?
Yeah.
Stroll on through. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
I'll
it.
walk there just to see what's gonna reveal.
You see a door. It's like a big circular brass door that looks kind of like a cog.
All right. Can we see if
Can we open it? Can we try to push it open or turn it or?
We can attempt that in a second. What do you want to do, Asker?
No, I was just wondering if there's we can try and listen, or can anyone detect magic and shit, or?
Where's the fun? Where's the fun, Ken?
I'll say that you guys say this to each other.
This is a sneak mission, yo.
It's not.
It is until
We're
it's.
carrying explosives.
But okay, so I see this as an XCOM mission, right? You don't just run straight in and shoot. You go in and okay, there's some people there, there's some people there. Then we put here, and then we do that, and then it's fight for the rest of the thing. But you don't
We're
start.
trying to attack the source, aren't we? We're trying to get to the source.
Yeah, don't want to.
None of us can sneak really, and
I'm very good at sneaking. That's kind of like my whole thing.
Sean is wearing like heavy
I've
armor.
lost-
They're gonna hear him from like miles away.
I'll hang back.
So we should instead just kick down the door, is what you're saying, because Sean is wearing armor.
He could be our meat shield.
I mean, I'll be safe. So.
He can't beat by critical. All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna go and try and kick the door then. I'm gonna try and kick it in because I want to make an entrance.
Okay, make a athletics check.
All right, come on, be badass. Come on, be badass.
You run up to the door and shoulder charge it, and it just sounds like a grandfather clock, like bong, and you just like hit the ground.
God damn it! Come on.
I'll try to open after that.
Okay, you open it. It just silently swings inwards, and what you see is a very strange looking room. You see that there's this huge like gold-colored cog on the ground that's like forms the majority of the ground, and it's sort of set into like a rotating disc. And there are these two little like symbols that are on either side of the cog that obviously look to be in a language you don't understand, and the room is slowly rotating clockwise. And there's also, I suppose it depends how far inside you're going. Are you at the doorway still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we at the doorway, yeah, just looking.
That's
Just
probably where you could.
gazing.
Oh, you can see something that looks like a smooth, differently textured panel opposite you, and a couple of the panels also look slightly different to the others.
There any buttons and sticks on it?
Not on the panels. The only things that look like buttons are the kind of symbols inlaid into the ground.
Is it big enough to ride? Can we ride it round to get to the other side?
Yeah, the whole thing is like a normal floor. It's just got a cog like inlaid into it.
Oh, so there is no gaps that you can fall in by.
No, not at the
Okay.
moment.
I'll try to get somewhere there and just look around what's going on.
Okay, 1 second.
Can I see anything more?
So you're standing there, and what you see is there is like a little panel that looks slightly different than the other ones over here. And there's another panel that looks a bit different over here. So what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna walk to one of those panels.
Okay, you walk up to it. The room is slowly rotating, so you have to continue to walk like on a treadmill to stay in the same place.
I'll get inside the room and go to the other panel then.
You're going to go to the other panel?
Mm.
Okay, move your character to whichever one you're talking about. Okay, you go up to it. It looks like it's got a slightly different texture of brass, like a lot of diagonal lines parallel, whereas all the other parts of the room's panels are just kind of smooth.
Can I make like an investigation check or something to see like if I can figure out what this is with my tinkering
Yeah, go for it.
skills? I don't know.
Because this is mechanical, make an investigation check with advantage.
God damn it. 13.
Okay, with the 13, you're pretty confident that this is just a door that is currently closed, like a sliding door.
What, the floor or the panel?
No, the panel that you're looking at appears to be a sliding door.
I see. And it's if we, I'll see if I can go and stand on one of those symbols then. See what that's it.
Okay.
I like that one, wherever that is right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to do the same thing.
Sorry, you're going to do what?
I'll do the same thing just on that other symbol.
Okay. You stand on these symbols, and there's a moment when Asker steps on his that like a high-pitched whining noise starts to play, but as soon as Milksteak steps on his, the noise goes away, and you notice all three panels slide open. So the one in the north, the one in the west, and the one in the east are all open now. And it makes like a shink sound.
All right, let's try and let's see what happens if we step off then. But let's do it on 3 so we don't, because that seemed like an alarm that went off because we only stood on 1, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's just
All right.
at once.
Yeah, so we go on 3, we step off then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you step off, nothing happens. The doors stay open, no noises, nothing.
Nice. All right, where do you want to go?
Let's go maybe east first.
Yeah. Is it like a panel here somewhere that open up as well?
Yeah, I think it's just.
Okay, when you go in the
where
east panel, you notice that there's another door, like 1 foot in front of it, that is closed.
Oh.
So okay.
Can we open it? Is it like one of those? Or
It
we need
doesn't
like
it doesn't seem
key?
like it has a handle. It's just got that like diagonal textured lines. Like it's a door that's actually make a intelligence check. Oh wow, natural 20. You're very, very confident that it's a door that is most likely operated in the same sort of way that you just operated these doors. So it's a mechanical door that is triggered elsewhere.
Right.
It doesn't have like a handle like the one you first went through.
I see. I mean, should we try and force it or explore the other bits first?
I don't think that there is point of forcing it. Maybe let's explore. Let's see what we can fuck up.
Yeah. Go west then?
Yeah.
We go west, yes.
Okay. You go west and you see a small room that has some boxes in the right-hand corner and a door to the south. Similar to the one you first went through, like a circular cog-looking door. And all the while in the distance you're hearing tick, 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 tick.
I'll check the boxes and see if I can find anything in there.
Okay. They're sealed crates, so make a attack with... How are you going to open them?
With, I will use my staff.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Let's see, I'll just find it in the inventory. Where is it? Oh, you know what? I have a hammer. I'll use the hammer. Oh, I can't use it as an attack.
It's probably... You could just roll
Or a crowbar. I have a crowbar.
Nice. Okay. With a crowbar, you just need to make an athletics check. You don't really... Or a strength check. You don't really need to roll an attack because that's the perfect tool for this situation. Okay. With a 10, it takes you like a bit of an embarrassing amount of time. Like you look over your shoulder at your friends and you go, just give me a sec. And then after like 45 seconds, you hear it go, clunk, and then it opens up.
Sweet, I'll check it what's inside then.
Okay, inside the crate on the left is like a lot of like straw, and inside the straw are these little like canisters with a long pointy like spout, and they seem to be brass colored, and there's like 20 of them.
So, like an oil can type thing, no?
You can presume, but you don't know yet because they just look like canisters.
I'll pick one up and see if I can investigate and find out what's inside.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Ooh, maybe
Okay.
it's...
With an 11... Sorry, go on, Aranas. I mean, Milksteak.
Oh, maybe it's flammable, so maybe you can create, IEDs.
Yes, I'm thinking as well.
Okay, so with an 11, you do a pretty basic assessment. You go shake it next to your ear. It makes like a sloshing sound. And then you go like this, and actually you probably wouldn't do it on your hand, but you notice this black, like thick, viscous substance like drips onto the ground. It smells like oil.
It's just on rock, right? It's just there's no like the oil that was spilt or oil that was spilt is just on rock, right?
Yeah, it's like stone paved stones.
All right, so I'll do a little fire bolt at it then.
Okay, you notice that it catches and starts to, like, the fire continues in the oil for a little while, about like 30 seconds.
Cool. Well, I think we should take them, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, you can write down in one of your inventories that you have 20 oil canisters.
Yeah, I'll just plunk that in my inventory for now. Then. Is there another one? Was there 2 crates?
Yes, there is a crate beside it that you can open.
I'll give it to Smorgasbord and then see if we can open it.
Give us an athletics check, Smorgasbord. Okay. With a 17, you must have selected disadvantage, but with a 17, you slam it open in one movement, and inside you see sort of like little toys, like a little train set made out of like clockwork gears and things like that. And you see a little house that when you turn the handle, like the little door opens and a little person comes out. All these like intricately crafted like clockwork children's toys.
Wow. Father Christmas is around here.
I think we should burn it. If it's Christmas, if it's a Christmas gift for the enemy, then we should just burn.
Yeah, I agree. Can you cast fireball at it and see if it's just gonna?
I'll just take, because we don't need 20 oil canisters. I'll take one of the oil canisters but maybe we should wait actually, because we start a fire, shit's gonna go down right away, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
everything
try
is
and
made of
wait.
stone and metal here, so.
Yeah, right. I'll just shoot a regular firebolt at it then.
Okay. You notice that the whole crate of toys, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, they start to glow like red hot and start to like smolder the straw that they're couched within, and you notice little tiny fires start to break out inside the crate.
Nice. Let's open that door.
Yeah.
That's leading south.
Okay,
Yeah.
you attempt to open the door and it appears to be locked.
And that's a regular door, right?
Yes, it has a handle and some strange looking keyhole, but it appears to be locked, but openable.
Let's go up maybe then. I think we.
Oh,
might
yeah.
go here.
I have thieves' tools. Can I try to pick it?
Ooh,
Yeah, totally. So you would add your proficiency bonus, which I think is 2, and your dexterity modifier, which is probably like 2 as well.
My dexterity modifier is 1.
Okay, and your proficiency is 2?
How do I know?
It's next to AC, like to the left of it, I think.
Oh, 3.
Oh, 3 proficiency bonus. Okay, so 3 plus 1 would be 4. So you roll a d20 and you add 4 to the check.
Okay. D20. Bear with me.
Okay, so with a 14, you, again, take a little bit longer than you feel is
Cool.
kind of cool. And you look over your shoulder a bit and say, just bear with me. And then you manage to break off one of your lockpicks inside the lock. But then, just as you're about to go, it opens, and somehow like breaking it is what enabled it to do it. But you don't know if you could repeat it with the same efficiency. Cool. So inside you see a sort of chest made out of another same brass substance.
ooh. Crowbar action again.
Yeah,
What?
does it have a lock? Is it a chest? Can I try and pick it first, maybe? And then try to break it open if it...
Who does what?
I'll try and pick it if it has
Okay.
a lock.
You try and pick it. Make a check.
Just thinking, because if I can pick it, we might be able to avoid any sort of traps. God damn it.
Okay. With the 10, you put your lockpick in, and only you notice this, but it was actually open. So you put your lockpick inside, and you notice it like slightly lifts its lid like by half an inch. So do you
I
pretend?
Yeah. For
Okay,
sure.
give me a deception or performance check. Okay, wow. You really make a big show of this one and like start putting one hand behind your back and then no hands and start using the pick with your mouth, and then it just flings open, and Smorgasborden and Milksteak are very impressed, and even like you feel tempted to golf clap. That's how impressive it is. Okay.
I just do that.
Good job.
Nice. Inside is a small doll made of leather and a totally different style than the Clockwork toys that you just saw. And it seems to be incredibly old. Like, how has it even stayed like non-disintegrated for that long?
It's maybe one of those voodoo dolls.
I say we
Can we
keep
check
it.
Can we check if it's got any kind of magic?
Oh yeah.
I'll cast sense magic.
Sense
You mean
magic?
detect magic?
Detect
Detect
magic.
magic.
That's
Okay,
the
cool.
one, yeah.
Mark off a spell slot. And you get a very strong, how would I describe this? Divination magical aura coming off of it. I
And
believe
can
that's one
I
of the
inspect
schools of magic.
Further?
Can you what?
Can I inspect further? Can I just take from Is it still in a chest, or
As in, can
do
you
you
pick it
Arcana
up?
check, or yeah?
Yeah, make an Arcana check. Sorry. Cool, 15. All right. With a 15, you've not seen magic like this before. It's kind of, I don't know, it kind of creeps you out a little bit because you, as a druid, experience magic in a very different way to other kinds of magic users. And it gives you the creeps a little bit. And the only way you can describe it is that the magic inside of it is used to send something somewhere.
Yeah, it sounds like voodoo to me.
Yeah.
I'll try as well then.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. With a 17, this looks a little bit familiar to you. And it's it's like a sending, it's like a communication spell, but a very, very old one seems to be inside of the doll.
can we? Should we just try and break it open and see if there's like a thing in it, or do you not? Should we not harm it for now? What do you think?
No, maybe let's take it back to the Many Things Incorporated. Maybe they're gonna be able to advise with those.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's take it with us. Arunas,
Okay.
Arunas already holding it, right?
Is that who picked it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not,
I did.
Okay.
yeah, go.
Aranas, you hear a voice inside your head say, Dad? Dad, is that you?
Yeah.
You say
I'll
yes?
answer.
You what? Speak louder.
Yes.
Oh. And then you hear the voice say, when are you coming back? It's been 73 winters. What's happening?
I'm just out for a milk, boy. I'll be back soon.
What? I'm a girl. You don't sound like my dad.
It's a doll.
Milk. Okay. I'll go back to my studies, but I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna see where Mum went. She hasn't been here in a while.
Where is she?
Yeah, you look for your mum.
No, but ask where
Okay.
she is. Ask where she is.
You can't hear this.
No, I know.
I don't want to expose more than maybe some kind of evil doll like Chucky.
Cool. And then the voice sort of fades from your consciousness, but you hear like footsteps just before it does.
Oh dear.
Cool.
Nuts.
What do you guys do now?
Go up to the north path, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Is there
Okay.
anywhere left in this room? Can we go to the left in this room?
No, there's no left, but I can show you more of the wall. There's just a wall there.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Cool. You go into the north section.
Sam,
Yes.
how should I add into my inventory?
Just go to the notes section and write down creepy leather doll.
I'm quite pleased with my deception.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. It was like the Jimi Hendrix of lock picking.
I felt like I needed that after 2 failed attempts of being cool.
Yeah, cool. So you guys go into this north passage and you come to a small room, circular room. And in the left corner, you see this blue stone with a strange symbol carved on top of it, sitting inside like a brass setting, like a little holder for this stone. And it's quite big, about the size of 2 hands. And it seems to be glowing softly. Oh, and you see a door on your right that has a handle like the other ones.
I'll go up and see if I can Arcana check it, if I can figure out where it is.
Go for it. Okay, with a 10, you move your hand close to it without touching it, and you're not sure what it is, but your hand, you're not sure if you imagined it, but starts to move a little bit slower as it gets closer to it. And as you pull away from it, your hand sort of like comes back to you at a normal speed, and you sort of feel a little bit confused about that.
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do an Arcana check.
Go for it.
Any more insight?
Do more better, please.
Oh dear. Oh,
With a 3, you trip over and fall on the ground in front of the stone, but don't actually manage to examine it at all.
Well, I'll try to examine as well.
Okay.
What a group we are.
Yeah.
It's a very Benny Hill scene, isn't it?
Oh God. What's going on today? What's with the rolls?
Okay, with a 10, you do the same sort of experiment as Asker, where you put your hand up to it, but you're not quite confident enough to touch it. And it seems like your hand almost like moves through the air more slowly as it gets closer to the stone.
Did
I
it
try
feel-
to force to touch it, like without doing anything. Just try to fiddle with that stone.
Sorry, say that again.
Can I try to fiddle with that stone without doing any checks? Just start
Sure.
touching
Just
it.
trying to touch it.
Okay, you touch it. Other than the effect that I described, where it feels like for a second your hand's moving more slowly, nothing else happens.
You
Should we
cannot
try something
press
else?
it or
Okay.
but.
Okay, one at a time. You are asking about a button, and Smorgasborden wants to know about something else.
Whether we can set it on fire.
You can attempt to. And no, it doesn't appear to have any buttons. It's not clockwork, it's like a smooth stone surface. Like a
And there were-
lapis lazuli.
About yay big.
Yeah, like two hands cupped like this.
Can we try and remove it?
You can try, yeah.
I try and remove it.
Okay, you pick it up successfully.
Sweet.
Ah, that's better than setting it on fire.
You can still try and set it on fire.
Does it feel weird, like holding it? Am I
Uh,
moving slower when I'm walking, holding it, or like?
You realize while you're holding it that you have this little like thought in your head that wasn't there before. And you can basically suddenly the knowledge is in your head that you can like slow time for a period of time. But you also know that you have to be in a specific place for it to work.
All right.
Interesting.
It might be like in the middle of that room, but should we try that other door first?
Yeah.
Try the door, yeah.
I'll just put that in my pocket for now. What is it called?
It is called a lodestone. Again, it's not an official D&D item. Just
Okay.
you can put it in notes, and I'll tell you what it does when it does something. You're getting the full custom experience here, guys.
It's very cool. Notes. I'll just add a load stone.
So LOAD space stone.
Yeah.
Cool. So who wants to open the door?
I'll give it a go.
Okay, you
Well
open the
protected.
while what?
I'm well protected, so I'll go first.
Nice. You open the door and you see the back of one of these fleshy clockwork creatures like working on something, like almost like carving the side panel of this passageway. And he doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Shall we just attack? You get like a
Let's think about how you wanna.
and there's no way past. I guess there's the door down here, isn't there? There's the door. No, it's locked, isn't it?
I reckon we attack.
There's no other route.
No, we can't get anywhere else. So
Yeah.
I'll see if I can cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him. Because if he is stuck, if there's more people, they come and then we throw the explosive shit when they're clumped.
Let's 1 second. Maybe let's try to use the sneak attack on it.
It's already happening, bro.
Okay, so you cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. It needs to make a strength save. Okay, with a 17, it is successful. So does that mean he takes half damage or does nothing happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay, so
But
you see,
isn't that like a sneak attack type of thing? Don't I get like some sort of advantage?
you would if it was like a what's the word, like an attack that you roll for, like stabbing someone or shooting a spell that requires like an attack. But this is more like an effect that just happens. So technically, every time it happens, it's surprising to the person it happens to.
Yeah, I just thought that he would have to sort of roll his saving throw or whatever twice
That
because
would
he's at a
be
disadvantage.
that would be cool. But as far as I'm aware, it's not a part of the D&D
Right.
rule book.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you see this hand reach out and sort of slip off of the fleshy gears of this creature. Does anyone else want to do anything during this surprise attack?
I'm gonna charge him while converting myself into crocodile again,
Okay, go for it.
and I'll gonna roll a. I don't know if it's still gonna count as a sneak attack, but I'll roll for my bite on him.
Okay, you get to roll with advantage. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17 and a 9. Okay, the 17 hits. Roll damage for it as your jaws bite into the fleshy gears. Oh, cool. So that's the damage. Wow, 11 damage.
The target
That's
is grappled.
the target is grappled.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to make a check or anything.
Escape DC 12.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So it's currently grappled. You've basically got this giant, pretty big clockwork starfish in your jaws, sort of shaking it from side to side like a dog with a stick. And you notice little tiny gears start like dropping to the floor from the wound, and it looks pretty.
Ugh.
It looks kind of in a bad way. What does Smorgasbord want to do?
I think I'm going to flame blade him.
Ooh, flame blade.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
That won't hurt Milkshake, will it? Milkshake.
Did you say milkshake?
Milkshake.
That is a great version of your name. Okay, cool. No, I think it's just a sword attack, so it should be fine.
Concentrated, right? Okay.
Yeah. And you get to roll twice. Cool. All right, so 17 hits for 15 fire damage. And you see this thing start to like almost disintegrate, barely clinging to life at this point. And it looks like what a watch would look like if you took all the gears out of a watch.
So gross.
Husk.
Yes.
fleshy.
And then we'll roll initiative because we're out of the surprise round. So make sure that you select your icon before you click initiative.
Mine.
Nice. Asger did it successfully.
And I've got a scimitar. I'm going to scimitar him.
Go for it. Oh, wow. With 5 slashing damage, with a 25, you definitely hit. And with 5 slashing damage, this thing looks to be hanging on by a thread. And it's sort of like jerking from side to side like a clock that's run out of batteries. And it just, the second hand is stuck between 2 seconds. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I'm happy with that.
Milksteak's turn.
I'll bite him again.
Go for it. 12? Okay, with a 12, you manage to accidentally drop the creature that you were holding in an attempt to re-bite it. And so it's like if a dog like dropped a ball and then grabbed the air where the ball used to be. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn as this husk sort of like jitters on the ground?
No.
Cool.
I'll just stand there, block the entrance, passing by.
Okay, so in a desperate attempt to save itself, it's going to make 5 attacks, 2 on Milksteak. Does a 16 hit?
1 second.
Oh, that's you.
My armor class is 12, so yeah.
Yes.
it hits.
1d6 plus 2, so you take...
The crocodile, right? Is the armor class the same?
No, it's a different armor class for when you're a different creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 3 bludgeoning damage, and then it's going to try and attack you again with a 19 that hits for 1d6 plus 2. For another 3 bludgeoning damage, so 6 bludgeoning damage in total. Then it's going to try and attack. It's sort of like the equivalent of just someone flailing their arms on the ground, trying to hit as many things as they can. So this one is going to be for Smorgasborden. I think a 9 misses. A 16, does that hit you?
So armor class, mine's. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. It says 19, but that's. Do I have to, with my equipment, I've got the leather as light armor, but I've also got the adamantine splint attached. Are they one or the other, or can you have both?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be one or the other. So just unequip the leather one.
Unequipped leather, yeah. So that takes me to still 19.
Okay, click on the...
Yeah, so it always counts the highest ones. If both of them are equipped.
Click on the
it
armor
won't add them
class.
together.
Click on the armor class like window, and then it should give you like a breakdown.
Oh yeah, 17 armor, 2 shield. So yeah, 19.
Oh, you've got a shield. That's why. And okay, cool. So that doesn't hit you. And then the last attack is a 10, and that misses you. So this thing finishes.
Penetrable.
It finishes flailing on the ground, and it's going to use its movement to try and get up and run away. So you both get an attack of opportunity. Go for it.
What we roll? Just 1 to 1.
Just a regular like melee attack.
Like scimitar or unarmed.
Yeah, well, scimitar, whatever you're holding. Milkshake misses horribly
Then.
with whatever it is that you were trying to hit with. You should be able to send that from some D&D Beyond. If you have like a weapon equipped, you should be able to send it to VTT. And with a 14, so does Smorgasborden as this thing tries to like weakly limp away. And that is the end of its turn. Asker's turn.
All right. Can I see? Let's see. Let's see.
What are you giggling about?
I'm just he rejoined the battle.
What, me?
He's been chilling at the back. He's been examining a stone.
Yeah, I know. I rolled very bad on initiative today. So I'll run in front so that I'm standing in front of them and get a better view, and I'm going to shoot a fireball.
Mm-hmm. You mean a firebolt?
I do indeed mean a firebolt.
Okay, with a 16, you just hit, and with 6 fire damage, you cause like a chain reaction with the impact of this little fireball that trickles down the entire length of this creature, and it just bursts into flaming dust and hits the ground.
I mean, you're welcome, guys.
That's the equivalent of someone doing like undoing a jar and then coming in at the end. Like, no, I did all the hard work before that.
You're right. It is a lot like that. Cool. So we are out of combat, and you see ahead of you a much larger clockwork sort of room that the creature seemed to be like heading for.
All right. So go ahead and see if we can see what's in there.
Yep.
Okay, just let me reveal the area because I have to do it in boxes, which is kind of an irritating, method of revealing something.
It's like very slow loading fog of war.
Yeah, it's precisely what it is. It's like if anti-aliasing didn't exist.
It's like a big clock. And are those two like door panel things?
Yeah, there seems to be 1, 2, 3, 4 panels that have that sort of door texture.
Okay.
See 2.
There's 1 at the top and 2 on the right and 1 on the left.
One on the left. Oh, so that one. Okay, so that was where we would have come otherwise. I see.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Cool. So you see also, in addition to these door textures, there are 2 like minute hands that seem to be slowly rotating along with the cog, and they're all moving in sort of like an anti-clockwise direction, and they're going pretty slowly, so it's pretty easy to step over them. But the minute hands look quite sharp, so you got to keep an eye on them.
Can I jump here in the middle so they don't hit me?
Yes, you can. Also, Asker, you notice that the stone seems to be like pulsing faster, and you have that same thought in your head, and you just reach out with your mind and you slow the rotation of the cog and the minute hands even further, so that they're going about half as fast as they were before.
I think maybe we need to. They're going anti-clockwise. Maybe we should make them go clockwise.
You also see 1, 2, 3 symbols engraved on the ground in the cog. So one there, and one there. And they have like, each has a strange glyph on it that you don't recognize.
Should we try and stand on one each?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Try.
I'll go stand on that one.
I'm on the top then.
Okay, are you guys doing this at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Sean.
Classic waiting for Sean.
Holy.
Okay.
All that armor.
Cool. Clank, 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 clank. As you stand on all three of them, you notice that this door down here opens. And inside you see like a large handle, like a winch or something that would raise an anchor on a tall ship.
I'll step inside.
Okay.
You also notice two more like door textures. So Asker steps inside, and as he steps inside, you briefly notice that this door on the right-hand side starts to open, but then closes as the rest of you step off of the sigils on the ground.
Okay, this is a combination thing. So those two open that one then, right?
The one that
Yes.
Milksteak and Smorgasbord noticed opening was this one, but only very, very briefly.
Oh, yeah. I see. Well, should we try and?
Okay, so how about if two
What's
of
up?
us stand on the symbols, and then maybe we stand on and trying to. Does it work? Like one of us stand on this one. Does that work?
So we
do
need
that
to stand
thing?
on the top one and the top left.
Yeah, we can try combinations. Yeah, it's not working. But yeah, let's try standing on two, and then open the door, and one person can go through, and then rotate that thing.
That's not a penis, by the way.
Nice. I like the NFL style drawings.
Yeah, very madam.
Nice. Okay, so what's the plan?
Okay, so those the Arunas and Sean can stand on those two, I guess, and I can see if I can push this wrench thing or thing again, see what happens.
Okay, so who are you doing this at the same time or at different times?
I guess you guys can look at if you. Oh, right. If you guys just stand on that and open the other door, I can just have a look and see what's in there as well before we do anything else.
Yeah, okay, have a little look first. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So I guess I'll go and have a look when. Is this Sean? Sean, do you want to move on top of the thing?
Yeah, let me move. Where am I going to? Like this one here.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're gonna stand on those two?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it worked. Did it reveal a circle?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so that's what you see. You see another little room with more like sort of.
I love how happy you were with that.
Another what? Sorry.
I love how happy you were about that.
Me or
Yes.
who?
No, yeah.
Oh.
Sam.
Oh, about because it's so much easier to reveal things like in a circle than in a square.
Everyone knows that. Like in life.
Nice.
That's weird. Okay. So
It's another
I'll
winch
step back
and more doors, basically.
is this other door down here? Is that still open?
It is not.
All right. So I have to go and stand on there. Does it open?
Yes. While all three of you are on, it opens, and then the other one closes. The what's it called? This one.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, well, I think we stay on these two, and you go and rotate this thing at the top.
Yeah.
Should I rotate? Yeah, I can rotate the thing at the top. I guess right now the thing at the bottom is open though, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just step off.
Mm-hmm.
So I stepped off mine.
Cool.
And I guess I'll step into here.
Yeah.
I assume that opens.
Cool.
Alright, I'll see if I can walk this around. I guess it's one of those you push and
Yeah.
walk.
Okay, well,
Why?
you assume it might be. You twist it for a little while, and then you hear a door, like on the other side of the wall, like north of you. You hear like a metal sliding sound, but you can't see the door that seemingly moved.
Okay, well then, if I just try the other one, I'll go back and stand on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that bottom one opens, and then I can go inside, right?
Yep, totally.
And I'll just do the same on that.
Okay, you open it, and you hear a door open, sliding, but it's much closer, still to the north of you, but like very nearby.
So then, if I then go and stand back on this,
Mm-hmm.
and then one of you guys step off and do
Yeah.
another combination.
I'll step off.
You step off, and this door opens, and inside you notice that this door is no longer there. This one here. Sorry, this door is open.
Okay. And it connects those two rooms, I guess. So I'm gonna step on this again, and maybe Sean can step away and see from the if there's
Okay.
anything else happens.
The same door opens. This one here.
I see.
Okay. Shall I then go? And this is open too. This oh, here. I can't point. It's not letting me point. The top door's open still.
Which top one?
Is
To let
this
me
one
in,
open
to let me
or
in
not?
here.
This one has been closed the whole time. This bottom one is now open, and this one is now open.
Okay. Oh, both of them are open.
Yeah, the little rooms that contain those winches.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll step off as well and see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we all step.
Okay. Just as the last person steps off, you notice this door starts to jitter, but then closes again.
So if I'm gonna step back on that one.
And
Okay.
I'll step in.
Okay. You notice as that happens, that this door on the north opens up.
All right.
I'm going to draw it properly, so give me a sec.
Oh, I'm pinging, sorry.
It's all right.
I'll go.
Yeah, you go guys check there while I watch your 6.
Watch your 6. Nice.
Okay.
Inside, you see like a mangled set of armor that is incredibly rusted, as well as some like bowls and a scroll of parchment. And Milksteak, you hear in your head that voice of that little girl saying, "Have you got the milk yet, Dad? Are you coming back?"
Yes, I am. Where you are?
Well, I'm in the tower. Mum hasn't been up here in quite a while. Are you still wearing the white armor that Mum got you?
Is that white armor matching the dude that I see in a mangle?
Make a investigation check.
Well, that's an investigation check. So where is it? Oh, it's here. Got +4, so I'll probably roll exactly 4.
Oh,
Oh,
with a
wow,
natural
natural
20, you go up to the armor and you start to like dust it a little bit, and it looks like it's been there for many, many years. And you notice that once you take the grime off of it, it looks like underneath it was once like a cream color.
But we can say it's white.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. I tell both of my companions what I'm dealing with mental illness.
Right.
Okay, so I assume this is the tower that we are, the clockwork bit.
But maybe I don't know. Like, if this dude is like some guy, like some knight in an armor who got lost in the dungeons in some place and died. Apparently, I guess. Is there a corpse as well?
Yeah, it seems like underneath, when you do your investigation and check the color of the armor, you notice some bones, but they're kind of crumbling almost at this point.
Is there anything else there I can find?
You notice the parchment and some like eating utensils.
What is in the parchment? Is anything
Okay.
written or
Yeah, there is some writing on it.
what does it say?
It says, Delilah, if you ever read this, I tried to get back, but I couldn't. I've been wandering this maze I've lost track of the time. I needed to get a cure for you, but I've been unable. And then it just like stops writing.
Doesn't it say like? "Ah"?
It does, yeah. It's got a series of A's and R's and then some dots. Get back
Okay.
soon, Daddy. Get back soon.
It's a bit mean, isn't it, to
Um,
tell her that still alive. All right. So these doors, they have never opened, right?
Which ones are you referring to?
Let's see. I'm doodling on them in the
Oh,
room we're in.
Well, you've never seen them until now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so what
were
if
they the ones that we heard rotating? When we
Yeah.
rotated the thing, maybe they're the ones that were opening.
I'm guessing maybe. So I'll go back in this room and see if I can push that around then. And here.
And you're going to push the other direction? Is that what you said?
Push this. Yeah. I'll push the other direction.
Okay. You push the other direction and you hear the doors sliding. And you, Milksteak and Smorgasbord, notice that both those doors open and you can actually see Milksteak through this, Asger through this gap. Twisting the little twisty thing.
Hello.
And you also notice that this door here is opened and inside is a little chamber.
Is that a chest I see on the map?
Maybe it is. You'd have to go investigate.
Let's go investigate, friends.
It's all in.
Okay, cool. Do you just open it? What happens?
Yeah, let's see if it's open this time. Yeah.
Okay, you open it successfully, and it's incredibly heavy. Like it's much thicker brass metal than the previous chests, and inside is an ornate clockwork key-looking thing, and it's got lots of different teeth on it, and you're not sure how it works, but it's very big and heavy and made of brass.
Definitely a boss key.
Take it.
Yeah.
And what's
Is
that
there
thing?
anything
What's
else
that
in
blue
this
planet
room?
thing?
There's like a decorative globe on the north side, the blue thing.
Oh yeah. That one.
Is it purely decorative? I'll see if I can find out if it's anything worthwhile.
Okay,
Like a magical...
make a investigation check.
God damn it.
Okay. With a 4, you notice that it's got a bunch of squiggles on it. It kind of reminds you a little bit of that room that you were in with just you and Aranas. You and Milksteak. That room where you found the building where you found the cards. And in one of those rooms was that big sculpture of like globes rotating around each other. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's some of the squiggles kind of remind you of that, but you can't line them up particularly well.
Alright.
Can I try to roll for investigation as well, just to see?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you're saying my investigation wasn't very good.
Well, it was crap.
Okay, yeah. With the 22, it looks like a more detailed drawing of one of those globes from that sculpture that you guys saw in the mage's house. And it seems to be showing like a map, or like it's like a globe, but imagine if the Earth didn't look like the Earth and it looked entirely different. And it seems to be, have you ever seen in like movies, they play 4D chess with like one chessboard here, one chessboard here, one chessboard here, one chessboard here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like in Star Trek movies, and they
Yeah.
you know, it goes like this.
3D chess.
Yeah. It looks a little bit like that, but like a map of somewhere.
Okay.
Shall we take it?
Can we
It's
catch
quite-
it?
Ace.
It's quite large.
Ah, damn it.
Are there any other doors in this room?
Yes, sorry, it's hard for me to show it, but the bottom door is now open. Essentially, all the doors are open, and you notice that the only door that's kind of a new area is down. How do I do this? Like that? Okay, cool. It's like down here.
Yeah, okay, I see it, yeah. Okay, well, so do you guys, should we just keep rolling, or do you want to, is there anything else in this room you wanted to look into?
No, let's continue maybe.
Uh,
Yeah. But that map thing is intriguing.
You could take who would know this? I'll say Asker. You would know that in your tinkering experience, you can take like a rubbing of something, where you take like a piece of parchment and then you take like a charcoal and you like scrape across it so that you get the pattern of the thing that it is.
Yeah, I'll do that. Take the parchment that Milksteak found on the corpse and some,
Desecrate it.
yeah, just flip it on and do it on the back.
Okay, cool. You've got a copy of a, let's say, what's the word? How do I describe this? Clockwork map.
Clockwork map. Oh, there you go. Sweet. Then I guess let's go down and see what we can do about this door down here. Then is it the same kind of slidey door? Is it like an actual door or?
No, it's already slid open. I just can't.
Oh, I see.
I can't show the fact that it's slid open.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, let's go there.
Yeah.
Cool. Inside, you see a incredibly tall, like shaft, like an elevator shaft if it was circular, and it contains a cog. But this time, the cog is spinning like over like a what's the word? It's open air, so you could climb up it. But if you were to fall, you would fall down to this level.
Sorry, I don't understand.
So it's like an elevator shaft, and you're at the bottom of it, and there's like an axle turning and turning and turning with this cog attached to it. So you could like climb up the little like niches in the axle, but it's a tall space.
All right.
So
Oh,
sounds
shit.
kind of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What
Great
the
elevator.
fizzy lifting juice? Oh, the elevator.
Yeah, look.
Kind of in a way.
Well, shall we try and get up then?
Yeah.
It'll be dangerous, but we'll give it a go.
I think Aranas is frozen in a very like very. Oh, there we go. Cool. So you're going to attempt to climb it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, give me an athletics check.
Come on, don't be
Oh no.
mean.
-1. Oh, dear.
Okay, so basically, Asker and Schmorgasborden manage to get to the top quite convincingly. Hold on. I just got to reveal this space.
For once, it wasn't me.
Except, so I'm just going to move your icons up here just to keep things organized. Where's Smorgasbord's icon? There. Then Asker is here. Oh, that's not what I want. Then I'm going to move you guys up here. All right, so you can see yourselves in that top section now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Milksteak gets about halfway up before slipping and falling horribly, taking 9 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Fuck. Well, I'll because we still have rope and stuff, so I'll just see if I can get like a rope thing going to make it easier for him to climb up.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I'll tinker. I'll make a tinker thing and make a rope device.
If you have some rope, then you can just lower it. That's fine.
I've got rope.
Actually, if you want to try and improve it, you can make a tinkering check.
Yes, I want to do that. Let's see. How does that work again?
That would be either intelligence or dexterity plus your 3 proficiency.
Alright, so an intelligence. I have +2 intelligence and +3 proficiency, so that's 5. And then
Yep.
roll a d20 plus 5 then.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, 14.
Okay, with a 14, you manage to twist the rope with another rope that you had, creating more of like an old-timey ship's rope that's like a braided like hair plait.
Yeah, there you go.
And
That's
so
nice.
it's grippier and stronger than before.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty good.
Cool. And I'll say with that, you just can like climb up now that you have a rope. Like it's fairly straightforward. Cool. So you're at the top of this shaft, about 30 feet above where you were before, and you notice there's a little doorway over to your left.
All right, let's head over there.
Okay. Cool. Do you attempt to open it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. You open it, and inside you see this room. It looks much more metallic than the brass sort of rooms that you've been in up until this point. And on the left, you see some brass containers, and you see a glowing like valve handle in the middle of the room that's sort of interacting with a brass cog behind it, and you see another one of those textured sliding doors to the north. And
Okay.
as you get closer into the room, you hear that this little green cog is making like a humming noise, like a...
Oh, Discord is filtering that out.
Oh, like a...
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got a split second of it.
Nice.
So these containers here, can I try and crowbar them open?
Yeah, I'll say you try to crowbar it open, and because the little lids were sitting quite loosely on top of the urn, it just like shoots up to the ceiling and then clangs all around the room. So everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, everybody except for Milksteak has this brass lid like slam them in the face as it pings around the room, and you both take 1 damage. No, I'm just kidding. You don't take any damage. It's just like a tiny lid hitting you. It's not a big deal.
What's in it then? What's inside?
Inside are like hundreds of copper coins, but they don't look to be in a currency that you're familiar with, but they're just chunks of copper that seem to be minted and stamped in some way.
Should we just throw it down that elevator shaft?
Yeah, I was about to say they're not worth any money for us, and let's
Just to be a nuisance, because we're here to create some havoc, right?
Are we abandoning the kind of sneaky approach there? We're just gonna.
Yeah, I feel
go
like
for it.
I was downvoted. So yeah, I'll take these copper coins and throw them down the elevator shaft.
Okay, are you just trying to throw them, or are you trying to achieve something specific?
Just havoc.
Okay. Just roll a
Teenagers do.
roll a d20 for me. This is going to be called a luck check. Oh, goodness, natural 20. Okay. What happens is you carry one of these heavy brass containers over to the elevator shaft and you dump out the contents. And you notice that a couple of the coins get like lodged inside of the little gaps in the teeth of the cogs. And this huge rotating like axle stops rotating and makes like a hideous creaking noise, like a and it stops rotating, and you hear in the distance off to the west a bunch of other metal things slowly go like and it's a disconcerting sound. And then beneath your feet you feel the floor go like as if you're in a big car that just stopped at a red light.
Havoc achieved. All right.
Wow, yeah.
So, what about this glowing green thing? Can we investigate that and see what's up with that? It was powering something. I didn't get it. I'll just investigate it.
Okay, how do you intend to investigate it?
To try and see what purpose it has, like mechanically, in the kind of like, is it powering something, or is it like removable? Is it like a,
Okay.
I don't know.
Make a perception check. Okay. With a 4, you don't notice much other than it seems to be turning just like the rest of the cogs, but it's got a more like handle grippy quality to it, and it's turning the cog behind it, which is presumably doing something unseen beneath the floor because it's coming out of the floor.
I might try to just remove it, just put it out of the ground.
Okay. You go over to it and grab it, and then you, Asker and Milksteak, see Smorgasbord disappear. And that is where we will end the session.
Whoa.
I was just going to say, all right, let's continue on the journey. Hey-o.
Nice. I see what you did there. Awesome. That was fun, guys. I'm surprised how quickly you managed to get through those rotating doors by standing on things. Like, that was difficult even for me to follow.
That's Zelda again. I've been recently playing a lot of Zelda. So,
It's
too many puzzles.
Yeah, it's like I felt like Nathan Drake a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So you guys can level up at any time you'd like in the next whatever, and ask me if you have any questions.
Cool.
And the people that have spells should remember to go into their spells tab and select additional spells.
Yeah.